What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will telling about Liberty 1804 25 Celsius is United States of America. Introduction. The 1804 Liberty coin, often associated with early American numismatics, represents a fascinating piece of U.S. history. While the most famous 1804 dollar is the Draped Bust Dollar, which was actually minted in the 1830s for diplomatic gifts, coins from 1804 bearing the word Liberty holds significant historical and monetary value. This script explores the historical background, rarity, design, and modern valuation of Liberty coins from 1804, particularly focusing on their place in early American coinage and their worth, today some reaching $4,000 or more, depending on condition and type. 1. Historical context: U.S. coinage in 1804. The early 19th century was a transformative period for the United States Mint. After its establishment in 1792, the Mint produced coins such as flowing hair and draped bust coins 1794 to 1807, cap bust coins 1807 to 1839, early copper cents and half cents in 1804. President Thomas Jefferson was in office, and the U.S. was expanding westward. However, due to a Coinage Act in 1806, silver dollar production was officially halted, making original 1804 dated dollars extremely rare. Why is the 1804 date significant? Most 1804 silver dollars were struck later 1834 to 1835 as diplomatic gifts. Other coins, half cents, large cents, half dollars, were minted in 1804, some bearing Liberty designs. The 1804 Draped Bust Dollar is one of the rarest and most valuable coins in U.S. history, with some selling for millions. 2. The Liberty design in 1804 coinage. The term Liberty appears on several U.S. coins from this era, symbolizing freedom and independence. Key designs include a Draped Bust Liberty, 1795 to 1807, featured on half dimes, quarters, half dollars, and dollars. Designed by Robert Scott, the first chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. Obverse, Liberty with flowing hair, draped bust. Reverse, heraldic eagle after 1801. B. Cap Bust Liberty, introduced in 1807, a transition from draped bust to a new design by John Reich. Liberty wears a cap, symbolizing freedom. C. Early copper coins, half cents and large cents. Some 1804 dated cents feature Liberty with a headband. 3. The rarity and value of 1804 Liberty coins. While the 1804 dollar is the most famous, other 1804 coins with Liberty designs are also valuable, or coin type, or mintage, or estimated value 2024, or 1804 Draped Bust Dollar Class 1, 2, 2, or 15 known, or $2 million to $10 million plus, or 1804 Draped Bust Half Dollarer, approximately 150,000 minted, or $500 to $50,000 plus, or 1804 Cap Bust Half Cent, or approximately 95,000 minted, or $200 to $4,000 pluser, or 1804 Draped Bust Dime, or approximately 120,000 minted, or $1,000 to $25,000 plus, or why are some 1804 coins worth $4,000 plus? Low survival rates, many melted or worn out. Historical significance: early U.S. mint production. Condition grade uncirculated coins fetch higher prices. Demand from collectors: early American coins are highly sought after. 4. The legend of the 1804 silver dollar. The 1804 Draped Bust Dollar is known as the king of American coins due to its extreme rarity. 3 known classes. 1. Class 1 original 1,834 to 35 strikes, 8 known, made for diplomatic sets. Value $3 million to $10 million plus, e.g. 1999 auction $4.14 million. 2. Class 2 unique 1858 restrike, only 1 known Smithsonian. 3. Class 2 restrikes 1850s to 60s, 6 known, made clandestinely. Famous sales: 1999, A Class 1 specimen sold for $4.14 million. 2021, an 1804 dollar reached $7.68 million in a private sale. How to authenticate and value an 1804 Liberty coin. Due to counterfeits, authentication is crucial. Key steps: check diameter G. An 1804 dollar should be 27 grams, 39 to 40 millimeter. Examine design details: Liberty's hair, eagle's posture. Seek professional grading: PCG's NGC certification. Review provenance, previous auctions, ownership history. Factors affecting value: grade, state versus circulated, rarity, surviving population, historical documentation. Conclusion: the legacy of the 1804 Liberty coins. The 1804 Liberty coins, particularly the Draped Bust Dollar, remain some of the most coveted pieces in numismatics. While most genuine 1804 dollars are in museums or private collections, other 1804 coins, half dollars, dimes, cents can still be found in the market, with values ranging from hundreds to thousands of dollars. For collectors, owning an 1804 coin is a connection to the early days of the United States, meant a time when coinage reflected the young nation's ideals of liberty and independence. Imagine holding a tiny piece of metal that's older than your great-great-grandfather. Now, imagine that coin is worth millions of dollars. Yes, millions. And it's not gold, it's not even a dollar bill. It's a humble 25-cent quarter. But not just any Q quarter. This is the mysterious, rarely seen, and unbelievably valuable 1804 Liberty 25 Celsius quarter. You've probably walked past hundreds of quarters in your life, but this one could change your life forever. Stay with me till the end, because the story of this coin is more surprising than you think. Visual transition: close-up shots of the coin, spinning slowly with dramatic lighting. Section 1, Introduction to the coin. Our journey begins in the early days of American history, the year 1804. Thomas Jefferson and the United States was still carving out its identity, and from the heart of that young nation came one of the most enigmatic coins ever struck. As the 1804 Draped Bust quarter. This quarter is more than just old, it's a national treasure. But what makes it so valuable? Why is this tiny, worn-down piece of silver worth more than a luxury home, a sports car, or even a small island? Let's break it down. Section 2, Rarity and Historical Context. First, let's talk rarity. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is everything. And the 1804 Draped Bust quarter is a prime example. Only 6,738 of these quarters were ever minted. That might sound like a lot, but in collector terms, it's a drop in the ocean, especially when you consider that over 2 billion quarters are minted in the U.S. each year today. Now here's the kicker. Many of those original 1804 quarters were lost to time, melted down, damaged, or simply disappeared into history. Experts estimate that fewer than 200 survive today and only a handful in collector-worthy condition. That's why even a circulated condition 1804 Liberty quarter can fetch prices in the hundreds of thousands. And in rare cases, if the condition and provenance line up just right, it can even break the $1 million mark at auctions. Section 3, the design and details. Narrator. With visual aids showing close-up of the coin, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty of this coin. On the obverse, or front, you'll see Lady Liberty, facing right, hair tied with a ribbon, her neckline elegant and classic. This design is known as the Draped Bust, created by artist Gilbert Stewart and engraved by Robert Scott, the first chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. Above her, the word Liberty curves gracefully, while stars encircle her image, symbolizing the original states in the Union. On the reverse, you'll find a majestic heraldic eagle, wings spread, shield on his chest, arrows, and an olive branch in his claws. A powerful image of American strength and peace. And beneath it all, proudly engraved, 25 Celsius, 25 cents. Even in worn or circulated condition, this coin carries immense historical value. Section 4, Auction Stories and Value. Narrator, dramatic tone. Well, now let's talk about the jaw-dropping part, the money. In 2021, a circulated 1804 Liberty quarter sold at auction for over $300,000, and one in slightly better condition, that one reached a mind-blowing $1.5 million. And here's the kicker. These values keep climbing. Collectors around the world are always hunting for rare coins, and the 1804 quarter is considered a holy grail in U.S. numismatics. It's not just about owning a piece of metal, it's about holding a piece of history. A coin that has survived 221 years, passing through hands that built this nation. Section 5, why it matters today. Narrator, so why should you care about this old coin? Because it could still be out there. Many 1804 quarters were circulated and lost, meaning one might be sitting in someone's old change jar, a flea market box, or even a forgotten drawer in your grandparents' attic. And the best part, even in circulated condition, scratched, worn, or faded, it could still be worth 6 figures or more. That's the magic of numismatics, the study and collection of coins. You don't need to be a millionaire to find $1 million coin. Sometimes all it takes is a little knowledge and a lot of luck. Odd ending, call to action, and tease for next coin. Narrator building suspense, and that, my friends, is the incredible story of the 1804 Liberty 25 Celsius's quarter. A tiny piece of silver with a legacy that stretches across centuries, and a value that could buy you a mansion. But we're just getting started, because coming up next, I'm going to show you another Washington quarter that recently sold for over $2 million. And the reason why will leave you speechless. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn on the notification bell, because you do not want to miss what's coming next. This is your host, diving deep into the world of coins, where every quarter has a story, and some are worth more than gold.